welcome everybody to this demonstration. What the hell is going on with P. Diddy?
You know they just denied him bail twice in 24 hours.
Yeah, I seen that. Please, no profanity in the chat. Please, no profanity in the chat. If you gotta just use the letters for bullish, just put BS. Please, no profanity in the chat. Please. Yeah. Um, what you
Oh,
expect?
salute everybody. Salute everybody. Thanks for joining us. All right, go ahead, Shank.
What do we
What you were
expect?
saying?
What do we expect? We gotta look at the charges that Diddy is being charged with. Of course his attorney gonna dress it up. Like, you know what I mean? It ain't as bad as it seems. Of course his attorney gonna dress it up. That's what his attorney is getting paid for. You know what I mean? To get him out of this jam, to get him out of jail. But the reality of it is these are some serious offenses. These are some serious crimes. Like I said, if it was stealing candy from the Girl Scout, taking Girl Scout cookies, yeah. If it was some minor offenses, yeah. These are serious charges. This is a federal indictment. I mean, what are we expecting? Come on in, Tom.
Yo, earlier today, right? My son, he bought me because I hadn't seen Diddy lawyer statement. And uh my son was reading a statement to me. And he was explaining what happened in the Cassie situation, right? He said she went through his phone and found some other girls in his phone. She took the phone and bust him in the head with the phone, grabbed his clothes and ran out the hotel room. And that's why he was chasing her. And when he chased her, that's what happened to her, right? So I'm telling my son, that's what I be trying to talk to you about and tell you. Ain't nobody gonna care what she done, bro. That's not gonna get him out of it. Nothing she done gonna get him out of that. All right. Like, listen, I wouldn't. I told him. I explained to him. I wouldn't care if all of that was on the camera. The minute he done that to her, they was gonna forget all about what happened before that. You gotta keep your feelings in check. You gotta keep your emotions in check. And when somebody else ain't thinking, you gotta think for them. You know what I'm saying? But my my whole thing is right. I just see, why they ain't letting Diddy out, right? Because if they let Diddy, listen, come on, bro. They know he not gonna run. They know, listen, he don't have a prior criminal record. Okay, bro. He didn't use a weapon and try to hurt nobody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, if that was me, they would let me out. But they not gonna let Diddy out for one reason. They know if he get out, he got a chance of setting up something his finances. Because listen, you can trust and believe Diddy got the best lawyers, okay? But Diddy lawyers told them Diddy that they was coming, right? But the kind of person Diddy is, he never believed it. Cause you can't tell him nothing. Okay, can't nobody around Diddy tell Diddy nothing. Okay, because he the boss, he the man. He been running everything for so long. You do what he say. You feel me? So sometimes as men, we'll get caught up in that. And we got a bunch of yes men and do boys around us, and they can't tell us nothing. You know what I'm saying? So when you not checkable, right? Like when it's impossible to check you for anything, bro, you can expect a storm coming your way.
Mhm.
All right, because your behavior gonna get out of control when can't nobody check you. And the reason why they kept that they denied him bail twice is because they not gonna give him a chance to go get his finances together and put them in order. No, see, the feds know what's going on right now. Diddy shaking in his boots, he going crazy because he know they fighting, the sharks is fighting to steal his money. By the time Diddy go to court, bro, listen, I already knew them people wasn't getting no $100 million. That wasn't happening. You heard that they set that judgment aside, threw it out because the dude filed too late in Michigan. You feel me? So that $100 million gone. I knew that dude wasn't never going to get that money. Ain't nobody never giving you $100 million, bro. Never. Okay, not no person. Now, if you sue the entity and they got a lot of that stuff, you might can get that. But you sue a person, you're not getting $100 million. You understand? But if they let Diddy out, Diddy will get a chance to put it. See, your finances put you under the illusion that you got a chance. The system know that. That's why they try to cripple you financially before they arrest you. And everything with Diddy is in turmoil right now. Because remember, he got a bunch of businesses. He got a bunch of financial obligations. He got a bunch of overhead, bro. Like the difference with him and Bill Cosby didn't have all that overhead. So Bill Cosby was filthy rich. And he ain't have all that stuff going on. So they couldn't break Bill. But Diddy got so much stuff going on, so many financial obligations. It don't matter that he gone. He signed the papers that he would, they get ready to steal all his money because they not gonna be paying him nothing. They just gonna be taken from him. And then when it ain't nothing left, then they gonna let y'all win the lawsuits because they know you just getting words. You never gonna see none of this money. Because he ain't gonna have it no more. Just like they did R. Kelly. You see how all them R. Kelly victims was rubbing their fingers and rubbing their hands, doing the Birdman, licking their lips, thinking they're gonna get all this money. Listen, all the sharks robbed him for his money before he got the trial. He was broke before he got the trial. He was trying to get people to pay for his lawyer, pay the rest of the money to his lawyer. Yo, the only thing P. Diddy can do right now is pray. You feel me? You feel me? Because watch, all his people going to abandon him.
You
They
already know it.
already did. You
You
feel
already
me?
know it.
All the people that was partying with him, suing him. Yo, we got some like my people, you just can't trust them. You can't trust them at all because it's so much stuff going on in these reports. I don't know what not to believe and what not to believe. You know what I'm saying? So I save my judgment. I don't even speak on it because I don't know what to believe and I don't know what not to believe. Because I know these people, I remember the 90s. It was Freak Fest. And you know how we was freaking in the 90s, Shank. You was there. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
So
hey. When he say I was there, he don't mean I was there at no Diddy's party.
no, no, not Diddy, but in the
I know.
90s, you know that that's the kind of time that was. You know what I'm saying? And everybody was partying. You know what I'm saying? All their nose candy was free at the parties. All the herb they could smoke, all the pills they could pop, all the drink they wanted, Cristal. You know, they was partying amongst the stars. Listen, you banging out for 3 and 4 days, you loving it. Ain't nobody holding you here against your will. See, when the party was going on, they was loving it. Ain't it a great time to sue? Ain't it a great time to not to remember you ain't like that? This is a great time to remember you ain't like it. Perfect timing to remember that you was being held against your will. That he was grooming you. Bro, I know the kind of dude I was in the 90s. And if I was famous back then, they'd be suing me right now.
Mm.
All the will be suing me right now, talking about I was grooming them.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, know if you a black man and you get on top, they gonna hate you. They're gonna turn their back on you. The minute everybody you help, they're gonna forget all about all the great things you done. All right, they're gonna want to nail you to the cross. Guess who gonna lead the charge?
Uh-huh.
You understand? And what I'm telling you is, bro, it's hard as a black man as it is to get to that position. But then you get, yo, I see those gray boys, all right? And I hear stuff like this about them all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, there are people not about to let you talk about them like that, okay? Take Ben Roethlisberger. Whenever they bring his name up, they never bring up all them scrape cases he got.
Uh-uh.
They never bring up all them SA cases he got. But the minute you mention Ray Rice, they're gonna tell you he is a violent dude who beat up his wife. But you better not say nothing about Roethlisberger. It's a difference, bro. It's a big difference, and we under a lot of pressure. All right, to be perfect. And if you ain't gonna be perfect, guess who coming to get you? Them people that look like you because they hate you. They jealous of you. They poor. Okay, you rich. You been rich for a long time. You ain't put them on. You ain't invite them to the parties. They ain't get to have fun. You ain't, I mean, and the list of reasons go on and on and on. Some of them ain't gonna have no reason at all. They just gonna hate that you exist. Bro, that's gonna be you if you ever get on top, and your people gonna be the ones leading the charge. Everybody gonna turn their back on you. If you expecting some loyalty from us, you out of your mind. Okay, they gonna forget about all the great things that you done. They gonna act like you never done nothing great, nothing good. They gonna act like all you ever done was the things these people saying you done. The 90s was a different time. In the 90s, bro, you couldn't run to the whoever in authority and say somebody done something to you and everybody just believed it. It wasn't that kind of time. See, back then, bro, it was a man's world. It ain't so much of that no more. See, in a man's world, you need proof. But in a world of social media, all you need is allegations. Allegations are due because it'll get people talking. And don't like you gonna believe it. They're gonna believe it because they wanna believe it. You feel me? And trust me, I'm not campaigning for Diddy. I'm not no fan of Diddy, but I'm campaigning always for black men. Always. You know, I don't know if Diddy did all of this stuff or not. Like I told you, I'm saving my judgment because I don't know. I know when money involved, trust me, I've been around it all my life. Ain't no limit to the crack people will try. All right. If they think they can get something out of it, all them people that ain't doing nothing with their life, bro, they gonna say you done something to them. All them people that failed, all them people that couldn't cut it, all them people that couldn't make their own way in life, if they been around you, they coming to get you because they understand the kind of world we live in today. People will believe it. They can come up. They can come up, bro. People will interview them and pay them to talk about you,
Mm-hmm.
even if it never happened, bro. Even if it never happened, you're gonna have enough people that hate you for being successful that that person will start a following. And once they see that person start a following, somebody else gonna pop up and say you done something. Bro, I see how this thing works. I see how the machine, when it start and they get to working on you and building and building and building till it crush you. And guess who's gonna be in the front running of the crushing of you? Your people. Your
Mm.
people not gonna have your back. Your people not gonna remember that you done great things for your people also. They just gonna wanna hate you. They gonna wanna believe the allegations because they don't want like you anyway. All right. They don't they listen, they secretly harbor these feelings about you because it's not them. They hate you because they not you. Okay? They listen, some people gonna hate you because they hate their life and they hate to see you loving yours. All right. They not gonna sit there and watch that. You ever lived in the hood, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Why you think the minute you get some money, you gotta get away from them? You gotta get away from them because they gonna kill you. They don't love you. They ain't gonna never love you. They gonna be mad at you for making it. All right. They gonna be mad at you for making it. And the minute anything happen, the minute, because they praying for your downfall. They praying for your downfall. Why? Because they don't have no loyalty. They don't have no loyalty at all. They don't know nothing about that. What is that? They think love and loyalty is the same thing. Completely different things. Love and loyalty is two completely different things. All right. You can love me and not have no loyalty at all to me. Okay? Loyalty is when my back turned, you still got my back 100%. Loyalty mean when I ain't in a position to do nothing for you right now, you don't need me for nothing. You still taking care of the things you supposed to take care of for me when it come to me. All right? I can love you, but not have no loyalty to you. I just love you. I ain't loyal to you. All right, I know plenty of men that love their wives, but they not loyal to them. I know plenty of women that love their husbands, but they not loyal to him. All right, so they not the same things. They not the same things. But my people got so much hate for each other that, bro, you can't call a ball and a strike. Because if you get try to be fair, people want to attack you. They want to attack you because you won't get in your feelings, jump the gun, and start judging some stuff you don't know nothing about. Because they done it, they think you need to follow their lead and do it too. And if you won't, then something wrong with you. Ain't nothing wrong with me. All right, ain't nothing wrong with me. I love my people. I want to see the winners win. I want to see our great men be able to be great men and die great men. Why can't none of them die great men? All of them bad. All of them that bad. No man good. None of them, huh? All of them just these monsters. And all of them happen to be our biggest and brightest stars. And they just happen to be monsters, huh? Who lead the charge in calling them that and making them look like that? Huh? Who lead that charge? And all I'm saying is, man, look, one day, if you plan on being in position and you plan on, because bro, I know how I get it, man. I know exactly how I get it. So I can imagine how he get it. Everybody think I owe them stuff. When they see me, they think, yo, I don't even go to my family gatherings. I don't. I don't go at all. My sister will call me and be like, don't come here. So and so there, they waiting for you to come through. They got some stories. They want to ask you for something. Yo, I don't even go to them things, bro. I don't go. Because everybody think you obligated to do it for them because they don't have it.
Uh-huh.
Bro, and my mama, she was the type of person that would give it to them. I would give my mama money and she would give it away to people with sad stories. You think them people appreciate that? No, they just gonna keep begging. They just gonna keep begging until you say no. And then when you say no, they gonna forget all the times you say yeah. So you be like me and tell them no straight off the rip and get them mad at you now. Because when you can't do it no more, they not gonna remember all the stuff you done for them. They're gonna
Okay.
hate you. They're gonna hate you. They was hating you while they was doing it. While they was begging you, they hated you. They hated that they had to ask you for stuff. They hated that you didn't just go in your pocket and give it to them because they think they deserve it because they knew you. They really believe this. No, you don't know the mind of these poor people. They think you owe them stuff because you got something. And if you won't give it to them, they hate you. If I'm taking care of you, who's supposed to take care of mine?
Mm,
Bro, I made a way for mine. You gotta make your way for yours.
that's real.
Listen, me personally, trust me, when I tell you family, Shank, no, I ain't no fan of Diddy. Never been. Never been. But yo, it's some lines I don't cross. It's some games I don't play. I know how we need him. Y'all don't understand how we need him. All right, we don't need him in jail. We don't need another one in jail. All right, look, I'm telling you, I wish none of this ever happened. I wish he made some better decisions. Because if he made some better decisions, none of this would be happening. All right, because I happen to know he done some things, but I happen to know he didn't do all that stuff. And and I know the majority of those people was doing that of their own free will. They was loving their life. You know what happened? You know what happened? The party was over. And when the party over, still get to keep partying. Everybody that had to go home gonna be mad. Everybody that's gonna have to go home gonna be mad. All them old chicks that got kicked out for the young chicks, they hate y'all. They hate y'all. All the old chicks who time ran out and they had to roll and make room for them new young chicks. They hate them dudes. They hate them. They sitting back not doing nothing. Now the day they remember that they ain't like it. You even got men. Men. That's what you're gonna get. That's the kind. Listen. So sometimes, right, when I talk to some athletes and stuff, and they be like, "Yo, don't mess with them," and you be like, "What?" And be like, "Yo, if you go mess with her, she not gonna get pregnant. If you go mess with her, she gonna get pregnant. See, she can't get pregnant. She gonna get pregnant. You feel me? That's the kind of stuff they tell you. They want to stay away from their people because of stuff like this. Because of stuff like this, your own people don't want to be around you when they successful. Because of stuff like this what your people would do to you. You get successful, you gotta stay away from your people. Your people greedy, your people hateful, your people spiteful, your people jealous. Your people want to rob and steal from you by any means necessary to come up the easy way. Look, Diddy in a lot of trouble. He in a lot of trouble. Everybody turning their back on him. Don't nobody remember nothing good he did. When he needs somebody the most, don't nobody remember him being responsible for some of the acts you know and love.
What you think of the
Some of the
thousand?
families,
What you think of the 1,000 bottles of baby oil? Salute Perk. Salute to the chat. I see y'all down there in the chat. Salute Sharon. Salute Cotan. Salute Perp. I see y'all. What you think of the 1,000 bottles of baby oil?
yo, I mean, he got he got some explaining to do. Yo, he got some explaining to do, bro. I mean, because
Perp says he had crates delivered.
yo, I know dudes in jail that don't got that much. I'm talking about dudes with serious baby oil collect. They ain't got that much baby oil.
I said, damn. I said, damn, boy.
I
Oh,
mean,
have mercy.
listen, trust me, listen, don't get it twisted. I believe the man freaked out. I believe that. I believe wholeheartedly that he is freaked out. But I believe all of them freaked out. Bro, they had so much sex, right? All kind of sex. So it's harder for them to get turned on when you seen so much sex. They gotta keep taking it to the next level, when the next level, when the next level. You know what I'm saying? Till it ain't normal no more. Eddie Murphy went through it. You feel me? Just not on that level. They keep, I mean, you ain't running around with dudes who look like women, and you know what I'm saying? And I'm just saying, not to try to bring him into this. That's not what I'm doing. I'm just saying, comparing the situation, like, yo, they get to a certain level, and yo, they just be freaked out. You be like, he did what? 1,000 bottles.
Yeah, yeah. I said, nah. I thought it was a joke at first, yo. I said, nah. I said, I ain't
Me
believing that.
too, bro. But think about it, bro. You see how they did? Why is that in the report? Wouldn't be in the report. That's not criminal. You're not supposed to have nothing that's not criminal in the report. 1,000, but for him, you see how it's in the report.
Perp, Perp
It's
says,
crazy, bro.
Perp says he got above himself with greed, fame, popularity, etc.
I mean, honestly, Perp, I ain't one to make that call. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know he came into fame and fortune as a young man. And I know being young with all that money and being poor all your life, most men gonna go a little crazy. You know what I'm saying? Most of them do. You see the way they act, But all I'm saying is this: I'm a hold fast with my judgment of it. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna listen. Like I told y'all, I ain't no fan of Diddy. But I'm a big fan of black men, especially successful black men, because I know what it takes. All right. I know how good you gotta be to be Diddy. I know how good you gotta be to be Diddy. I know what it takes just to be me. So imagine what it takes to be him. That man did a lot of work that you just want to forget about because you don't like him, because you hate him, because you just can't stand that nigga. Man, that killed me, bro. That kill me every time I see it, bro. Like our people full of hate, full of jealousy, full of contempt, full of bitterness. Just a sad bunch of people, man. And it hurt me, bro, sometimes to watch the way we act and react to each other. When there's other races of people, we quick to give them a chance. But when it's us, Relentless, relentless with the nailing them to the cross, bro. Relentless with it. And guess who always leading it? Guess who led the charge with R. Kelly? Who led the charge with Bill Cosby? Who leading the charge with Diddy? The same people. The same people, yo. I can't stand it, bro. I just why is it always the biggest and the brightest that they need to take down and make it look like black man can't be nothing? Nothing. If he gonna be rich and famous and popular, F him. F him if he can't be a loser. Just a bunch of Jaguar rights to me, bro. Never got nothing good to say about nobody that made it. Cause you ain't make it. All right, bro. It's just the hate. I refuse to participate in it. I'm not gonna participate in the hate and the tearing down of a black man. I ain't gonna do it. You gotta go get somebody else. If that's what you looking for, you gotta go listen to somebody else. I ain't gonna do that. I'm telling you, one black man who not gonna tear him down. You looking at him. I'm not gonna tear him down, bro. I will not. If he guilty of this, he need to pay. He need to pay like anybody else, bro. But I ain't gonna sit here and nail him to the cross. If you waiting for me to do that, you got the wrong person.
Perk
You got the
says,
wrong person.
let me read Perk. Perk says he made those deals. A black man can be someone special, but bro, look how he did it. It's not tearing a black man down.
It is. I don't care how pretty you want to make it or not call it what it is. All right, bro. I watch this happen to all of them. This same thing with these same people trying to crucify them. All right, man, let them tell it. Most of them, look, all black men just animals. We all just these sex fiends who hold women against their will. And bro, let me tell you something, brother. If you get rich and famous and get on top, they're gonna do it to you. They're
Let
gonna
me
do it to you too.
let
You
me
ain't gonna
slide
be
in though.
exempt.
Let me slide in, Tommy, because I'm with you, but what about the black men that did make it on top that didn't end up in the P. Diddy situations or the R. Kelly's and Bill Cosby? Eddie Murphy. We could just start with Eddie Murphy. I'm sure Eddie Murphy.
Yo,
Go ahead.
he
Go ahead.
been through hell, bro. He been through hell. And who led the charge? He been through hell, man. He just ain't been to jail. He been through hell, bro. Bro, if you're gonna win, you're gonna go through hell without people. One second, Shank. Let me
Go ahead.
hold it down for 1 second.
Go ahead. Like I will say that in some cases, now the Bill Cosby case, I could probably say because we everybody pretty much knew Bill Cosby was trying to buy his own network, and Bill Cosby was going to put positive images on his network. Now, with Bill Cosby, those alleged incidents happened 20, 30 years ago. You know, they were way back in the days when those allegedly incidents happened. Kelly, I feel like Kelly was guilty. Of course, I don't feel like he should have been the only one that went to prison. However, I do feel like Kelly was guilty. You know, I know it was a bigger conspiracy and all that, but at the end of the day, I feel like Kelly definitely wasn't innocent. I feel like P. Diddy is far from innocent. like I said, Pete Diddy's track record go way back to the '90s. You know, the situation with him and Big, Craig Mack, Black Rob. So Perp says right about Kelly and Cosby. So like I said, when it comes to P Diddy, he got a long track record, a long paper trail. I mean, that video. When you see the video, yeah, of course the attorney is going to make up any story that goes against what we see. Like you said, Tommy, okay, like I had to tell my son, it don't make a difference what was done to Diddy. All that matters is what we saw. All that matters is how Diddy responded. Now the question is, could that have really happened? Could she have hit him in the head? I mean, let's just be honest. Me as a man, I've been in a situation before. And I've been in
We
the
all
same
have.
situation. Yeah, I've been in a situation before where women put their hands on me, women jumped in my face, and I reacted and I got locked up. And at the end of the day,
They ain't gonna care what you done, bro. You gotta
they
keep
ain't
your
gonna care.
emotions in check.
They ain't gonna care. So I mean, like I said, for me, some things you could as a man, and I ain't using it to justify it. Right is right and wrong is wrong. Some things in the Diddy situation, I could be like, I don't know. I don't want to jump to judgment. But then some situations, hold tight, Tom. Some situations, it's like, Diddy, what was you doing? Come on then, Tom.
Bro, I believe he guilty of some of it. He ain't guilty of all of that stuff, bro. I don't know which one he guilty of. I don't know which one he not guilty of. I know what I seen on tape. He guilty of that. That's why I said I know he guilty of some stuff, but I know I'm a man. And if you could have put the camera on me sometime in my life, look, I'm just like any other man. Y'all will be crucifying me right now. All right, listen, bro. It's easy to get on here and act like you perfect and act like you ain't never done nothing in your life. But I'm not that kind of dude, man. I'm not. I was young once too. I was young and running wild too. I was young and having life my way. All right, I was too. All right, and trust me, if I was famous, it'd be some chick stepping up talking about I done something to him right now. Trust me. But I know they'll be lying, but y'all won't.
That's true.
Y'all won't know that.
That's true.
They know y'all won't know that. All right. All right. If I was famous right now and they think they could make out, because some of them chicks from back then, man, they busted, disgusted, can't be trusted. They ain't doing nothing. And then I got famous and yo, they'll come and be like, oh, yeah, he ain't never called me back. He told me he was going to do this and do that. Come on, man. Listen, you know how this go. That's why I'm holding my judgment, bro. I ain't gonna condemn him. I'm not gonna do that. I just can't do that. And I'm not saying that guy is no angel. All right, man, ain't none of y'all no angels. I don't care nothing about none of that. If we put the camera on you at some moments of your life, you wouldn't be so proud of your behavior. All right, ain't nobody perfect, man. And we all done some things we not too proud of, bro. All of us. And if people would have condemned me and never gave me a chance and told me to hell with me and all the good things I done, to hell with them because you done this. Bro, listen, we could do that to all of y'all. We could do that to me. We could do that to anybody. All I'm saying is, man, look, stop. Stop being the one that had to go and press your people to be the front runners for hate. Like we just can't stand each other. And we really can't stand the winners. You really, really hate the winners, bro. All right. Listen, I ain't no fan of the underdog. Don't never think I'm a fan of the underdog. I'm not. I believe the best should win. All right. Simple as that. I don't believe in underdogs. All right. Cinderella stories. I think you should kick them out of there. All right. Hurry up and beat them. Why? Because I believe the best should win in everything. All right. I don't believe everything is fair in love and war. I believe in win. Win. Do what you got to do to win. Diddy is in a position where he needs somebody. Ain't nobody going to be there for him. All right. Hopefully that won't one day be you. That you need somebody and ain't nobody going to be all the great and wonderful things you done. The time you need them the most, they're going to abandon you. They're gonna just keep talking about this stuff. They ain't gonna remember none of the great things you done. They're gonna think people should cancel all of that stuff out and not remember because they hate you. They hated you all that time. And anything somebody say about you, they wanna believe it, so they gonna believe it. Yo, I swear, I be seeing something like, bro, I go on something, I be like, she always talking crazy. Look in her comments, she got a bunch of people who believe everything she say. Even when she clearly don't know what she talking about. They'll go in her comments and believe everything she say because they want to believe this. Because they hate these people. They hate all the winners. Okay? So I'm thinking they must just love losers. All right, you can't get no love in our community unless you're gonna be a loser. Cause you see how you listen. All right, I be bugging at how they got all this women's intuition, and bro, and they just know this and they just know that, but their women's intuition always lead them to we some kind of animals, and they lead the charge and destroy these men, bro. And they act like you better not try to remember nothing great they done. And if you bring up anything good they done, they will attack you, bro. They will attack you. If you try to remember something good that they done, just for liking something that they done. Yo, you're not allowed to like them. Yo, you go to hell with that. You go to hell with that. Because I don't take a sin and then just forget about all the good things somebody done. No. No, we take the good with the bad. We take accountability. We be held responsible and accountable. Did he end up in jail behind this behavior? Then, hey, that's what got need to happen. All right, whatever he guilty of, he need to pay for. I'm a fan. Trust me, I'm
Let,
big on that. But am I going to nail him to the cross? I can't do that for you. I'm
let
not.
me
I'm sorry. I can't do that for you.
let me slide in, Tommy. Perp says no,
Go ahead,
sir.
bro.
Perp says no, sir. Men bash women all the time. Perp says at this point they bash each other.
I mean, I feel it, but I don't want to get into that, the bashing and all of that. That's cool, but you know what I'm saying? We know that go on. But what I'm saying is when you tearing them down and trying to crucify them, and it's always the same people at the head of it. Okay, it's a problem. It's a problem when that's the case. All right, I'm not about to sit here and act like that's not a problem. That's a problem. It is. And whether you want to see it, listen, I ain't in my feelings. All right. I believe wholeheartedly that bro done some of this. All right. I believe wholeheartedly that bro done some of this and he need to pay. Do he need to be sitting in prison for the rest of his life? I don't agree with that. Do you need to throw him away and never? No, no, stop that. Why you keep wanting to throw these men away? Well, what is it with these men that y'all just need to throw them away? You ain't gonna get me to do that. Because I know if it was me, you would throw me away. You would throw me away in a heartbeat with no problem. You would throw me away. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't built like that. I ain't cut like that. Never been. See, because I'm a man and I make my own way through life. Don't nobody think for me. I think for me. I think for me. And I think if you would do that to him, you would do that to me. You wouldn't care about my side of the story. You wouldn't give a damn about my side of the story because you wouldn't want to hear it. You wouldn't care about it. You wouldn't care about my side of the story. Any of my side of the story would be a lie. See, I know Diddy could be, I could be in Diddy's situation. I know any one of you could have been in his situation. All right, because you ain't always been on your best behavior. And they're gonna do the same thing to you. They're gonna do the same thing to you. They're gonna throw you away, bro. And if anybody try to defend you, they're gonna attack them. They are.
Any last
You
words
can't.
before we go ahead? Finish up, Tommy. Go ahead.
You listen. All I want you to understand for all that it's worth is just this. You can't think for 1 second that you gonna win and people gonna love you. They not. They not, man. They gonna act like they do, bro. They gonna act like they do because they like, the perks of being in your company. But when the party over and the party stop, and you the one still get to keep partying, people gonna be harboring some feelings towards you. Okay, when them checks that people was getting stopped coming in. Okay, see, because people don't bite the hand that feed them, but they damn sure bite the hand that stop feeding them. All right, listen, they don't owe these people nothing. These people is beggars. Okay, these people beggars who upset because people wouldn't keep giving them. People wouldn't keep giving them and giving them and giving them. All right, bro, ain't nobody gonna do that for you. You go make your own way in life. And then if you can't have it and he won't do it, you want to sit around and keep talking about him and talking about him for years because you still ain't done nothing with yourself. All right. You still think he owe you something. All right. They the kind of people we got, man. And I swear, man, I wish it could change. I wish it could change. I wish we had some support and some loyalty. All right. But listen, you're not going to get me to nail that brother to the cross. I'm not. I just not gonna do it. If he guilty of whatever he guilty of, I want him to pay. I want him to pay just like, you know what I'm saying. But I want him to pay like anybody else would have to pay. I don't want him to pay for being a winner too, for having all of this extra. No, make him pay like anybody else would have to pay for it. All right, he shouldn't have to pay more of a penalty than any other man would have to pay. All right, that's all I'm saying. You know.
Any
And
last words before we get out of here, Tommy?
yo, thanks for pulling up. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for taking my take. Listen, my take ain't gonna always be your take. Your take, you ain't gonna always agree with my take, and I definitely ain't gonna always agree with yours. But I still love you. You feel me? I'm still gonna represent like and keep it 100. All right. And I love y'all. Thanks for coming out.
All right. Salute, Tommy. Salute to the chat, Perk, and everybody in the chat. We'll see y'all on the next demonstration. Salute, everybody.